Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Fire Red normal monotype. In the last episode, a long time ago it must be said, we defeated the remaining Rockets, I think, on 5 Island, and now we are here on 7 Island. And we are just going to continue to make our way through what's left of this game. We've virtually only 3 things left to do, which is finishing off 7 Island here, and also doing Cerulean Cave, so taking on Mewtwo, and then also we have the end game actually to do, so taking on the Elite Four once more in a rematch. So anyway, we are just going to continue to make our way through as we actually see a move tutor for the move Swords Dance that unfortunately none of our team can learn. So no setup for us. Anyway, so Aroma Lady Mia is going to be here. It has a Blossom that we will take out with a Blizzard and Water Pulse. Before we get to the Elite Four rematches, we will most certainly be changing up our team, just the movesets slightly, because we're currently a little... our movesets aren't ideal, and that's largely because of... come on, why can't I escape? It's a freaking Meowth. Yeah, our movesets aren't ideal. Stuff like, I've always said, you know, I always prefer using moves like Flamethrower over... You know, you always want to use... I would always rather use a move like Flamethrower than... Fire Blast using Thunderbolt instead of Thunder Toss, or Thunderbolt instead of Thunder, all of this sort of stuff. So, you check how many items. Also, we're obviously going to need to buy a load more items and maybe do a little bit of grinding. I'm not entirely sure what levels the Elite Four are. I think they're like mid-60s. So if we can get to like low 60s to high 50s, low 60s, then it should be close enough. Wow. I was not expecting acid to do so much. Thankfully, we survived that acid. We can just swap out here and we will regain our... we should heal up. There we go, so we take out the victory bell. Lovely. Blissey goes to level 55. Does Blissey not have natural cure now? Oh, it does. Good, good. There's a lot of grass types, a lot of these sort of ranger type enemies. Nothing too much to worry about, I would say. Shoot your Pokemon with kindness, they'll understand. Well, they have to understand. And Blissey goes down to a drop pack. Well, that was nice. Again, I'm not particularly fond of, like, there's no real point in doing any of these wild battles. So we can find a Roarst Berry there, and now, do I have a revive? I do. So, when I'm with Eve, it feels like we can never lose. So, they have a Golduck and a Psyduck. So, we'll get up some Intimidates, we will soft boiled with Blissey, and we will strength the Psyduck. It's like I'm already stupidly low health, stupidly, So, anyway. We'll take out, the Golduck there. They say it's magical. They're all lovey-dovey and stuff. We see wild Phanpy around here, so, we don't not only, obviously, these the Sevi Islands are where you get access to a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon in the wild. Here in Kanto, which is rather nice. So we'll make our way around here. It looks like we've got maybe another double battle. If they're Crush, they look like they're the fighting type trainers, so this could be rather difficult if they are. So, oh no, they're just cool couple. Okay, so they have Miltank and Tauros. We do trace the Intimidate, but unfortunately we don't get to use it, which is really annoying. We'll break the Tauros, and we will try attack the Tauros as well. Yeah. Okay, so we'll break the Tauros once more, and we'll swap out to our Wigglytuff. Lovely, so Tauros goes down to a crit. Always convenient to get a crit. And we will now we'll T-Wave this Miltank. Miltanks are inevitably annoying, but going for all of these defense curls, we would love to start. And it's got Milk Drink as well, so wonderful. I'm going to go out to Blissey here. The reason we're going to Blissey, even though that happens, is hopefully tell me if I've got something to heal up with. Doesn't look like I've actually got anything to heal. That's a bit of a mistake. Well, we're going to soft boiled. Hopefully we'll be fastest because we are actually the only one with who's not paralysed. And we will again try and fire blast it. We are the fastest. Body slam comes in, and when it's not critting me, it does not do that much. Although now I am paralysed, which is really annoying. So we will soft boiled, and we'll also use our other turn to use a full heal. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, I swapped for some reason. So Blissey's going to get up, you're going to Milk Drink, that's fine. We'll now Toxic this, finally get it on that timer to get it to the point where we can actually start taking it out. Oh no, we can't Toxic it. What am I doing? So, we will Seismic Toss you, and we will Fire Blast once more. Fire Blast lands, Seismic Toss is a nice amount. And down you go. Rather frustrating. Okay, so we'll pick up a Nugget and head into this little area over here, which is the Tanobi Key. So it looks like a strength puzzle. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We should be okay. Okay, so that's 3. No! We screwed it up right at the end. Ah, that's what you get for clicking speed up. Anyway. Well, do. Sweet. Okay, so that's everything. So Mysterious Rumble echoed somewhere far away. I'm pretty sure that does just apply later on around this area. As that Geodude explodes on me and does not take me out, thankfully. We see a wild Marowak. Marowaks are surprisingly slow, if I remember correctly. This one should die, yeah. We are 20 levels above. Again, we don't have anything to heal with, which is really annoying. So, let's move Clefable, no, we'll move Tauros to the front. So, Tamer Evan has a Sand Slash, which we can touch with Surf. Doesn't do a nice amount. So it does a nice amount of damage. We get disabled, but we can Rock Smash for some damage. And then we see an Ursa Ring. I'm just going to swap out because we were Screeched. That is very little. We did actually get the Cute Charm off, which is rather nice. Goes for the Snore. Again, so I actually had a sleeping tactic there. So we'll pick up a Max Elixir, another Thampi around. That's a black belt. We could be in trouble. Yeah, so we're going to lead Tauros, just because if this is a fighting type trainer, which it looks like. Oh no, okay, so it's not bad to aim for a top with a partner. Even Bruno, who trained with a fellow by the name of Brawly before. Okay, so see that's linking Bruno of the Kanto Elite Four with Brawly of the Hoenn Gym Leader. Anyway, so we'll go into Clefable here as you ingrain. We actually have no. Annoyingly, you obviously had a full restore. Egg Bomb we can counter once more. Like all of these Pokemon obviously want to use physical moves against me because they know that Blissey is such a big tank on the special side. But also, a lot of these Mons aren't particularly strong in the physical department, so that makes it relatively easy to do so. We will continue onwards. We'll see how we fare. Looks like another Grass-type trainer, potentially. Pokemon Ranger Caitlin has a Chansey, so we obviously want to go into our Tauros here. As you minimise. Strength takes out the Chansey. Lovely. Talk about my snazzy running shoes. Okay, what about you? Okay, now we have a Crush Girl, typical. We trace the Vital Spirit, but Cross Chop is just going to straight up wipe me out. So we'll go Tauros, and then go probably Wigglytuff. Rage. Why would you rage me? We can't T-Wave, unfortunately, so we'll go back into Tauros for another Intimidate drop. And we'll hope that that's enough. It is not enough, especially when you crit me. So we'll go Kangaskhan, and we'll Aerial Ace, goodbye. I really shouldn't have actually done that, oddly enough. We will Aerial Ace again, as you Rapid Spin me, for whatever reason. Machoke could be a problem. We will Max Revive. No, we'll just revive up our Tauros here. So we're going to Cross Chop, yeah. Cross Chop's a big problem. It does have an advanced crit hit ratio as well, I think. So we will Strength you. Vital Throw is not going to be enough. Lovely at -1. So we defeat that. So yeah, essentially, obviously fighting types are a big problem for us, as you would expect, being a normal type trainer. Bruno is going to be certainly the biggest threat on the rematches. We see a Pharaoh we can run away from, thankfully. What on earth is this? Dance, dance, chancy dance. You join in dance, dance too. Would you like to dance? Okay, so there's a random chancy dance, which actually, okay, so it completely heals up your team. That's really, really handy. So, Quarter Michelle leads off with a Persian that we will just try attack. And we get the... Typically we get the reward as you just ice beam me and freeze me. So we'll go for Fable. Fable. Thunder lands, we even get paralysis. What on earth is all of this? All of this status being spread around. Ninetales was that. We'll stay in. What on earth is Grudge? I don't actually know. So we're going to get hurt by our burn, unfortunately, but we do get the Confusion on, which is really nice. Fable goes to level 58. And now we'll see the Giraffe Rig, which we'll go into Taurus for. We don't really have anything for Giraffe Rig, it's only too dark, I think. Just doesn't have the stats to really back it up. Dark is a decent offensive type, just not in this generation. So, we see the Rhydon there. Obviously, we would just want to go to... We'll go Wigglytuff first. Take down. That was a crit. And you're immobilized by love. There's your scary face. But we still are faster. We land the Water Pulse. Goodbye. You're going to set up Kangaskhan, so you can see my own Kangaskhan, and we will trade a brick. Ah, no. Kangaskhan, please. What am I to do when you're just that confused? And you miss, thank God. Slowbro. I'd like to land this Thunder. Yes, there we go, cool. And we see the Ursa Ring, we will once again go into Tauros just to get off that lovely Intimidate. Intimidate is such a good ability. You're going to rest, that's fine. Even with the Snore. Not really worried about this strength. We finally get 2 decent rolls, and there we go. We are still frozen, so... We'll do the dance just once more to heal up. And now, I think, we're at the point of Tonobi Ruins. So essentially the Tonobi Ruins are these areas down here, where essentially, because we solved the Tonobi Key, that strength puzzle, what now means is that we can now encounter Unknown in these ruins, which is rather cool. Across, I think there are 7 chambers overall. There's obviously a few trainers as well that we're going to battle. Although if they've got Onyx, then we really shouldn't need to worry too much about it. So there's a second one, there's two more over here. And between all of these chambers you can catch all of the various Unknown. What's that? Rixie chamber. So like in here we see G. I know they're all meant to be letters, but sometimes I don't. I think that's a G. It looks like it's the only one. You also see like M. So yeah. So it's just sort of like similar to the ruins of Alf in Gen 2. But obviously Unknown weren't in the original Fire Red and Leaf Green, because obviously they can't have been. So we'll try to take this Smeargle and take it out, nice and simple. We'll also battle this guy, Gentleman Clifford, who has a Marowak. We can Psychic, and a Golduck that we can try attack. Sweet. Now, I think close to everything around here. Oh no, look, there might be one more battle. So, we also have a Ruin Maniac Benjamin, who's a Geodude, and a Graveler, and a Golem. No, just another Graveler. So we get lots of crits, and we take that guy out. This is the Monian Chamber, which also has another set of unknown. I don't think you get anything for catching all these various unknown. I might be wrong. Aside from, like, satisfaction in having done it, I guess. But there we go. So that is everything here on Seven Island done. What we will do now is we will chuck on a Max Repel, and we will start making our way back. And the next thing for us to do, really, is Cerulean Cave. And seeing if we actually have the sort of the capability to take on Mewtwo. We should, because we have Blissey, and Blissey should just tank anything from Mewtwo. I know it's level 70, but I mean, it's still a Blissey. We still have stupidly high special defense as well. So anyway, we'll sell these 2 nuggets, and we'll see what we can buy here. We definitely want some full stores. So we'll buy 40 of those. We'll buy another 25 of these. We'll buy another 12 of those. We need a few max repels just for Cerulean Cave, because Cerulean Cave could be rather annoying. Alright, so we will travel back to Vermilion City. I'm pretty sure. Well, Cerulean's not that far, we can just walk there. Simply up here. Through the underground path. I mean, we could obviously go by a Saffron as well. Then up Route 5. We can't use cart. But we can most certainly use surf. So, anyway. I'm just going to check my PP like. PP's okay, cool. We will be using max repels inside Cerulean Cave. I think we should be okay most of the time. I think they don't go much higher than level 57. I might be wrong though. We'll trade to Wigglytuff at the start because I'm pretty sure this girl has Paris for some reason, and obviously we have Fire Blast, which hopefully we can land at some point. Lovely. We miss again. And Parasect. Lovely. So down we go. So, Cerulean Cave. We will chuck on our Max Repels. Max Revives is actually what I need to buy as well. I don't know where you can buy them though. So, because we have our Repel up, we will do our best to collect all of the items around here as well. I don't know the exact path we need to take, because Cerulean Cave's a bit of a, well, it is pretty much exactly that, it is a maze. We have Shadow Tag, we have been Shadow Tagged, so... Yes, okay, so we take out the Wobbuffet. That is a threat. That means we probably want to... Oh no, we gained a level there, so hopefully Wobbuffet's main up to level 55 and we'll be safe, but that is obviously just hopeful. We have no more PP. I really do not know which way I'm going. I am just checking everywhere. It looks like this is officially a dead end. We will lead Tauros just because, one, we're level 57, which is good, and two, we're fast enough that we should be able to escape from anything that gets in our way. There's a dead end. Obviously there's a bunch of items around here as well. We can try and get, but it looks like, okay, so this looks good. As we see at level 58, Kadabra. Kadabra aren't too worrying. Although the fact that we couldn't one-shot it with strength was a bit, was not too ideal. There's a max revive, lovely, that's exactly what I was talking about. We'll get another Ultra Ball, obviously, and all in preparation for supposedly when we want to try and catch Mewtwo. Obviously, we don't need to catch Mewtwo. We do have a Master Ball, which we will use in the case of everything going to pot, but we really don't actually need to catch Mewtwo. So, Mewtwo. We'll start off with the Toxic, as you actually, as he completely blocks me off with Safeguard. But we have Seismic Toss for this very reason. As you can see, Psychic does very little to me. I am going to Toxic here, just so that his recovers are nowhere near as effective. We can soft-boiled up the damage he does, soft-boiled off the damage he does to us, and he will die very soon. Down goes the Mewtwo. Wonderful. We could go back and try and get all of those items. I'm pretty sure it's essentially just taking the various paths that we missed along the way. Okay, that is impressive. I've never seen that happen. Well, I think we're going to have to call this episode to an end, because I've got this sort of game-breaking glitch here. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I don't know if it's been a bit longer or shorter, whatever. But anyway, I hope you will join me on the next episode, where we will hopefully have changed up our team slightly, sorted out the movesets, and we'll be taking on the Elite Four for the rematches. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll join me on the next.